Backstreet Apparel, huh? Forgot about that place. I think it's close by, just across the river to the west.
Excuse me.
Hey, can we talk now?
Sure, I'm all ears. Hey.
What's up?
Hi.
Hey, can we talk now?
Maybe. What's the problem?
It's an important issue. First and foremost, thanks for helping me map the place. I don't really trust people, but you're alright. But listen, something came to my attention. I don't think I mentioned it before, but I met some mercenaries, and they stole my maps. I've known the location of them for some time. I just hope to find them both in one piece. They're probably still inside Quincy. I passed on here when I first came to the Commonwealth, and those mercenaries got the drop on me. I had to run away. And I'd like your help to recover them. Can you help me out?
So I'm just muscle.
Well, I think so, when you put it like that. We need to start the investigation there, since I don't really feel like doing him all up over again. I'd like you to help me, but once you're ready, of course. No pressure.
Where was it again?
We need to go to Quincy. That's where I lost them. Last I heard, it was filled with gunners. Expect heavy resistance.
Not yet, but soon.
Sure thing. Whenever you're ready. Let's head to Quincy. And thanks. I appreciate it.
As long as you keep your eyes on the merchandise and off of me, I'm happy to do business.
I'll take a look, sure.
Fresh flowers.
Mariner.
Right in
You
this
been to the
place.
tannery? You find my tools yet?
Can you tell me about the tannery?
A man named Paulie used to camp there. Very handy fellow. Fog rolled in a year back, and he had to pull up his stake. He left the harbor recently, so everything that's there is fair salvage.
Goodbye.
Look out for yourself.
Forville Security is here for you.
Hey, Mariner.
You been to the
Hi.
tannery?
Are you here
find
for
my
a
tools
tip?
yet?
I've got good stuff, I promise you.
Let's hear it.
You won't regret it. The Church of the Four are a strange folk, but they're harmless enough. You should stop by for a sermon from the Father. Admit it, you'd be lost without me.
Let's hear it.
You'll love this one. Make sure you stop by Lorraine's Cafe. She's the kindest woman you could ever hope to meet. Pretty helpful, right? Want another one?
Not today.
Yeah, you're a loss.
I'm not about to give up on Vault 4 opening. I'm going to vote for Mayor Sanders.
Hey,
Why, hello, young man. Welcome to Knocklofty House. Well, not the real one, but it will have to do for now.
what do you mean by that?
Why, this is merely a poor facsimile of my ancestral home. One day, I will return there and take up my seat, which is mine by birthright.
This place is all kinds of strange.
Well, yes. I often consider the juxtaposition between the traditional furniture and the contemporary rustic shack to be a strange one. When I take up my ancestral seat at the true Knocklofty House, things will be far grander.
What? What are you talking about?
Knocklofty House, of course. This is only a poor facsimile, but one day I will take up my seat in my ancestral home.
That's ambitious.
Ambitious will be an understatement, young one. Listen closely, because I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm going to get home by flying there. My family has a grand history of aviation, so I've built my own plane in an area I excavated myself. Come, I'll show you.
Excuse me.
I hope mainlanders did better than my regulars. What you need?
What do you have to drink?
All sorts of old world booze. We carry Vim, too. And before you ask, Vim is an Islander favorite. But it may pack more punch than the stuff you're used to.
Maybe.
Grab me if you need me later.
Mariner.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
Can you tell me about the tannery?
A man named Paulie used to camp there. Very handy fellow. Fog rolled in a year back, and he had to pull up his stake. He left the harbor recently, so everything that's there is fair salvage.
I'll find them for you soon.
As I said, it's a dangerous place. Mind yourself.
Hi.
This is Margaret. Marvelous, isn't she? This is how I'm going to get home to Ireland and claim my rightful seat as the Earl of Dunamore.
How would something like that even work?
Ah, now there's the rub. For all her beauty and perfection, Margaret has but one flaw. She needs nuclear fuel. And she's a thirsty girl. Say, that gives me a good idea. How would you like to earn yourself a bit of pocket money, young one?
If the price is right, I might help.
Of course, of course. I have plenty of money stashed away, and my family has great riches back in Ireland. You'll be well paid, I assure you.
Nuclear power? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh, you've nothing to worry about. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Why are you calling me that?
Why, because you're just a youngster to me. It's a simple term of endearment, nothing else.
What do you need me to do?
There are all kinds of sources of nuclear fuel in the Commonwealth. All far too dangerous for an old man like me, but perfectly suited for a young one like yourself. If you could bring some back to me while I gave Margaret her finishing touches, I'd be most grateful.
Be careful out there. These bounties are nasty pieces of work.
Hey,
Why, hello there. How goes the nuclear fuel hunt?
do you have time for a few questions?
Of course, of course. Ask away.
Tell me about yourself.
If it wasn't for me, I think the history of our family would have been long forgotten. My father certainly never mentioned it. He didn't use his title or surname. I came across the whole thing in an old book.
Tell me more about this vault.
Well, naturally, my family would have had a space reserved. I often imagine them making the perilous journey to the United States to secure their safety. Damn shame. They must have arrived too late and couldn't get inside. Hence my current predicament.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna work?
Why, that's really quite simple. The speed of the aircraft makes air flow rapidly over the wing, which creates a low-pressure zone beneath the wing. This creates an upward force we call lift, which is powerful enough to overcome the aircraft's weight and hold it aloft in the sky. Ingenious, yet deceptively simple.
I don't have any more questions.
Quenched your thirst for knowledge, have I?
I don't see how this is ever gonna work.
It won't work if you take that attitude. You just have to have a little optimism is all. Believe in Margaret. Now, do you have my fuel?
I'm still looking for it.
Then you'd best make haste and search for it. Without that fuel, I cannot claim my inheritance.
Fire guns from someone who knows how to use them. Me.
You there. I've been looking for you. We need to have a talk.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you.
We've got a bit of a situation here, and I'm going to need to ask you a few questions. I'm afraid Lorraine has disappeared. By the amount of blood, we suspect murder. Witnesses said you spoke to Lorraine shortly before her disappearance.
That's right.
Very good. Thank you for corroborating the accounts. We can rule you out as a suspect. Since we've ruled you out as a suspect, you're free to leave town as you please. Thank you for your help.
Hey there.
If you see a crime, report it.
Best guns in the Commonwealth sold here.
Hey there.
I'm very busy right now. Please leave me alone.
Excuse me.
Hello there. What can I do for you today?
Tell me more about this vault.
If it wasn't for this vault, this town wouldn't exist. Pioneering heroes built this town waiting for it to open, but it never did. I told people this during my election campaign 4 years ago. I believe the vault will open in my lifetime, and I will do anything I can to make it so.
I'm interested in the history of this place.
Like I told you, visit the museum and the site of the original settlement, and you'll learn everything you need to know.
Tell me about yourself.
Not much to tell. As mayor, I look after the whole town. My daughter Sarah especially. Her mother died when she was just a kid. Murdered. So, times have been tough for us. Sarah and I don't talk as much as I'd like, but that's my problem, not yours.
Nothing else for now.
You come back anytime, you hear?
I hope you're keeping out of trouble.
Hey there.
What do you need?
Got any work?
Sure do. The same as before. Take the guns to the buyer, then come back here and collect your money.
Forville Security is here for you.
Don't take a chance. Buy my guns.
Yes? Can I help you with something?
So, why don't you hate humans like the rest of your kind seem to?
I moved to the East Coast to get away from the prejudice. But it seems like it's the same wherever I go. Not all super mutants are violent idiots, you know. The second-generation ones might be, but not me. Not a lot of my brothers, actually.
I should get going.
Very well. You stay safe now.
Fire guns from someone who knows how to use them. Me. Don't take a chance. Buy my guns.
Roscoe is such a hard ass. Why won't he lighten up just for once?
Best guns in the Commonwealth sold here.
Fresh flowers. What brighten this place up?
But too much is falling in line.
Don't take a chance. Buy my guns.
Piss off. I'm working. I hope you're keeping out of trouble.
Buy your guns from someone who knows how to use them. Me.
If you see a crime, report it.
Best guns in the Commonwealth sold here.
What's up?
Got a minute?
What's going down?
Tell me about the options.
I was gonna ask you the same question.
Your thoughts?
Smile because it confuses people. Because it's easier than explaining what's killing you inside.
I'm interested in running a job.
I'll let you know when something comes up.
I think I've got everything I need to know.
I'll be here all day.